Okay, oh god. Let's see what's popular and trending right now. Gotta ride those trends all the way to success, you know? Okay, let's see. Well, what is up, party people? Welcome back to my Amish channel, where we just love to talk about the Amish. Yeah, that's about right. Hi, welcome back. I died, and then I came back to life, but then I died again. I would have invited you to my funeral, but I hate you, and I didn't want you there. So, if you recall, the first and last time I did one of these kind of videos was insert amount of months ago. In the good old days, back when insert thing that happened in that month here happened, and I was still happy. So anyways, I was going to talk about the Traveler's Chosen because it was the most recent exotic to come out in Destiny 2, but I couldn't think of a single fucking joke for that gun. So, Traveler's Chosen. Instead, in my all-knowing wisdom, I've decided to talk about Tarrabah. Why? Well, that's simple, because the Tarrabah has a fantastic design that is steeped in mathematics and history, and has its roots going back all the way to the ancient musings of Archimedes himself. Also because, you know, it was the only gun I could think of a good masturbation joke for. Also because I said so, you little fucking—
But how is this guide gonna help me if I don't even know how to get the gun?
Well, you can call me WikiHow, because I've got a 4-step mini-guide on how to get you your very own terabyte. Step 1. Survive dying of boredom. Step 2. Get 4 players who can press the A button just a little bit better than you. Step 3. Kill the Black Tar Heroin Baby. Step 4. Curb stomp King Candy. Step 5. Perform sexual favors on a Bungie dev for good RNG. There. Now you have the gun in 6 easy steps, and you can shut up about it. Moving on. The Tubba Bubba is a 720 rounds per minute submachine gun, which means that it does more damage than my dad's belt and kicks more than a 13-year-old soccer star. Now normally you'd have to be closer to the enemy than the world is to exploding right now to hit your shots with a 720, but the Tarrabah is surprisingly stable. I would go over the other stats on this weapon, but let's be real. You don't care, and I especially don't care. Does it really matter? No. Instead, let's talk perks and benefits. Extended barrel! It's a barrel, but longer. Armor-piercing rounds! They go through armor. Hand-laid stock! It's a stock, but it has something that has never happened to me and never will happen to me. Okay, now on to the interesting perks. Ravenous Beast. Remember that masturbation joke I mentioned earlier? Well, here it is. You rob the gun by killing people, and eventually, after a little bit, you unleash the beast on unsuspecting victims. Toggleable, as a gun, runs off of doing and taking damage. The more taken and given, the faster you charge the gun. Now once you have a load ready to be redispensed all over people, what do you do with it? Well, I'll tell you what to do with it, silly. Once you're all charged up and ready to do what you gotta do, all you gotta do is hold the X button to reload. This will bump your fire rate up to 900 rounds per minute, probably, and increase your reload speed, probably. I didn't check. Once you've started unloading, you've got approximately 7 seconds to spread the joy all over anyone you can find. Hey, but I hear you. 7 seconds? Really? How am I supposed to do anything meaningful in just 7 seconds? Now, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but I can do a lot of things in under 7 seconds. Also here to help, it's Bottomless Appetite. The perk makes the gun work a lot like sex. The more it hurts, the longer it lasts. Wait a minute, that can't be right. Who wrote this shit? You're best off using this gun at the beginning of any given encounter to build up a charge, and then saving it for large groups of enemies and any bosses that might show up. But don't hold on to it for too long though, because if you sheath your Telemachus at any point during the charging or unloading, you will instantly lose the entire charge. Thanks, Bungie. I love you too. Now, if you're wondering how it performs in PvP at the moment the script was written, then I can tell you it's not a 600 round per minute auto rifle. So overall, the Telomere is a pretty decent gun, and it's also very fun to use. It does have problems though. The weapon swapping thing really kills the gun, and it's outclassed by pretty much every other exotic in the game. But, you know, it's still fun. Would I recommend using it for something like Riven DPS? Short answer, no. Medium answer, yes. Long answer, Dodecagon. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Why don't you subscribe and then share this video with your parents? They'll love it. Unless they're dead. They probably won't like it then. I am now going to go change the line spacing on this script to double spaced, so it seems like I did more work than I actually did.
Ever heard of jazz before?